Hey, thanks for joining me on Microphone Alley. Today we're going to be talking about this baby right here, the Shure MV7X, and I'm going to also be talking about the pop filter. The pop filter I believe that you need to get. So a lot of people are talking about this microphone, and a lot of people are not happy with the standard pop filter that it comes with, like myself. And so what I wound up doing is I wound up buying this pop filter instead of the one that some people are buying. This is the one that comes standard with the SM7B, but it's got this plastic ring here, and when you set it on, there's no inset into this microphone, so it doesn't look aesthetically good, especially on camera. It'll work as a pop filter, but it won't look good. Now, I'm going to try and do this very gently because I'm talking into this microphone, but I'm going to pull this pop filter off, okay? So gently, I'm going to be pulling this off. And if you notice, this is foam, and it sits perfectly into the microphone. Now, I'm going to do the other one now and just show you what happens with that. Sorry if I'm making noise, through the microphone, but if I put this one on, if you notice that ring, it just sets outside. To me, it doesn't look good. On a SM7B, what will happen is that ring will set in and this plastic flange will sit flush to the microphone, but it doesn't happen on here because it's got this extra, rim here that sets into the SM7B. But this one here, which I do have in the links, I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you did want to purchase it, it's less than $10 right now. And this one sits perfect. And I believe it looks good. I believe it does what it's supposed to. Most of these foam pop filters do the same thing. But a lot of people are going after a microphone that looks like the SM7B, even if they don't want to spend $400. And this one's under $200. And I like the sound of it. And this is one of those microphones that I believe that I'll keep the rest of my life. There are microphones that come and I buy them, and then I either sell them or I trade them in or I give them away. But the SM58 that I have now, I'm going to hold on to. I really like that. That's a really good microphone, and I believe I'm going to hang on to this one for the rest of my life. It's a Shure. It's built like a tank. It sounds real good. Some people may say, well, it doesn't sound as good as a SM7B, but it's less than half the price, but it looks nice and it's functional. It's got a nice yoke mount and it's built like a tank. So anyhow, if you're going to buy a aftermarket pop filter, if you do have the MV7 or the MV7X or the other versions that they have, I encourage you, don't buy the standard SM7B pop filter because it doesn't fit on there the way it should. It fits perfectly into a SM7B because there's a little place where that inset goes into, but it won't really work on this microphone the way I think it should. This one that's in my link in the description, you can get it through Amazon, and I believe this one you'll be happy with, and it's got that extra distance between the capsule and the front of the foam. So thanks so much for taking the time to visit with me, and hope you like this video, and I believe that you'd really like this microphone. If you did buy the microphone from Amazon, you can return it, but I don't think you'll do that. It's a Shure microphone, and I'll tell you one quick story before I go. Frank Sinatra, you all know who he was. Years ago, he was doing a little bit of rehearsal at a club in Las Vegas, and the Shure company sent his manager a new microphone to try out. So they replaced his SM58 with this microphone, and he sang like a few notes, maybe a few bars, and he took it off the mic stand, unplugged it, and threw it against the wall, and he hollered out, "I want my SM58." Now, obviously, he had a little bit of a temper, but he really liked the SM58 for his rehearsals, and it's a great microphone. And the MV7X, if you want that broadcast look, if you want that podcast look, this is a great microphone too. So, look forward to being back with you next time. Thanks for visiting with me. Have a blessed day.